Have you ever struggled overcoming resistance? I'm Tina B, and I feel compelled to share a story that I experienced this week with a podcast interview because I've been experiencing some serious resistance. So, yesterday I had a conversation with a podcaster, and one of the questions she asked, she was fascinated. I'd been a Walt Disney World cast member, and this has been more than 28 years ago. And she had asked me, what was that process like? And how did I get to where I am today? And I reflected on my 20-year-old self and how she was very gritty, persistent. For I was the very first university student at this college to actually gain an internship at Disney. And I did all the things. I had this inner knowing I was going to get it. It required serious investigation, lots of calls. This is before internet was really a big thing because this is the 90s. And I had to hitchhike a ride halfway to the interview, convince my grandparents to take me the rest of the way, and make hundreds of phone calls to get that follow-up connection to finally land an internship to coordinate parades in the Magic Kingdom. And right now, she then did this follow-up question that really had me reflect. And she said, what would your 20-year-old self say to your current self? And I paused and I thought, she would say to me, have a laser focus, be clear, and go for it. Well, right now I'm in this weird space where I just published a book and it really demanded a lot of my time for the last year and a half. So it helped me be efficient and effective with how I used my time. Every morning I would write and every evening I would edit. And in between those bookends, I would do my business and be the mom and the parent and the spouse and all the things, all those roles that we play. And what I found is now that the book is published and I'm marketing it and sharing it, which is exciting, the next project is an audiobook. And guess what? I'm feeling serious resistance. I don't want to do it for some odd reason, even though all these people are saying it's called Discovering Our Magnetic Speaker Within. Be magnetic, share your voice, share this book. And so I'm finding this challenge internally because I don't want to go through the burnout. But guess what? I'm creating a story that doesn't even exist anymore. And so that moment yesterday really helped me frame differently resistance toward this upcoming project. That if I can go with the end goal of knowing by June 1st of 2024, this audio book is existing. And if I chip away and ask myself, what is one step, one thing I can do to calm my nerves, to be excited about this project, and to show up with joy, then I'm accomplishing something. And so instead of resistance, it's leaning into being a pro at creativity and having that internal discipline to take one step at a time. I don't have to leap from the bottom of the stairs to the very tippy top. It's just one step. So my first step is I'm doing a vocal lesson and I'm working with my producer to get the sound ready for my room and office. And once that's in the okay, then it's looking at my book and creating the clean script to read from, because audio is a performance. It's not a hard copy. I want to encourage all of you at this point to tune into, what are you resisting? Is it something when it comes to getting out on stages and communicating, or is it the sheer fact that your business is growing and you're scared of success? Or where are you in the next chapter of your life? What I would like to extend to you is an offer to have a conversation, because all of us have been there. And particularly as we're getting to the end of the year, we have about a month before we flip over into January 2024. We are exploring what's next. And so I'd like to invite you, especially for women, to an upcoming Create Your Next Chapter retreat that I'm co-facilitating with the amazing Amber and Jackie. And we're focusing our workshops on tapping into the leader that you are, that heart-centered leader, the beautiful communication and stories. How do we show up and have that presence we desire? And finally, the spirituality piece. all in Bali. And this is February 24th through March 2nd. So I'll put in the chat the link to learn more and reach out to me, for I would love to have you there. We have some spots left, and it will be a magical experience because you deserve to let go of resistance and lean into creativity. This has been Tina B, and remember to be you and be true.